subscribe to Ray's Chaos.
And welcome back, everybody. My name is Ray's Chaos. You made it back to my channel, and it is new comic book day. How exciting is that? This is so cool. This is Journey into Mystery. Which number is this again? Number 85. This is one of the early appearances of Thor, and the first modern version of Loki to appear in the Marvel Universe. This is the Loki that we know and love. Notice I said modern appearance. Yeah, you remember back when Ray's had made a comment about how Marvel doesn't really have a lot of legacy because of they never really had a golden age, and they can't really use their Silver Age characters without putting them in, focusing them on retirement, which they have tried to do, like younger versions. But, you know, the idea of getting rid of Thor, or, you know, having Spider-Man be older, that just doesn't really, that takes away, you know, them being around. You know, Iron Man getting too old to be stuck in the suit. Yeah, nobody wants that. So yeah, they're really kind of stuck. Yes, they have younger characters. Yes, they have passed down titles, legacies, mantles, but not nearly the way DC has. If Marvel has a Golden Age at all, which there is a very scant amount of Golden Age Marvel stuff, Loki is actually in there, because his first appearance was in Venus, Goddesses of Love, which, believe it or not, was a combination of a Venus, the goddess Venus being a superhero, and also it being a romantic book. And that's actually where Loki first appeared, but he really did not resemble the version that we've got here. So I'm going to put this guy away while we stop now that we're done talking about the goddess love. Here he is, the first real Marvel appearance of Loki versus Thor. And this is a Walmart exclusive, but I got it from the Funko shop because, yeah, exclusive means Funko shop and wherever it's supposed to be exclusive. I never saw this at Walmart. I never even saw Walmart advertise this. And I've seen that be a problem with Walmart a couple times, where they've had something and I didn't know about it until it was already available in the Funko shop. Yeah, being a cover collector does have its trials, but I love them so much I go through it. But yes, Journey into Mystery number 85. First, this is Loki first appearing and becoming standing up on top, challenging Thor to match his stepbrother. I've got to say, of all the MCU, I think I have really kind of loved what they've done with Loki in the movieverse. Loki tends to be more evil in the comics, and a lot of his stuff are just reek of evil. But the movies seem to remember that Loki is the god of mischief, which isn't necessarily evil. And yeah, that's a thing that as much as I love some of the antics that Loki has come up with in the Marvel Universe, I do think that it's just like, yeah, they push him too close to evil. One of my favorite stories, actually, which, you know, yes, you've got that lovely, lovely jealousy that he has of Thor, which plays so well into everything. They have a miniseries where Loki actually does take over Asgard, and he's so bad at it because, you know, for somebody who wants, if you just want, you don't really know. it's just like he gets what he wants, but then he finds out that, well, it's not just having it. And, of course, that he ends up failing miserably. And it's always my favorite, one of my favorite quotes of all time comes from Neil Gaiman, of course, and it is from The Sandman. And, one of my favorite punishments that Sandman ever gives anybody, through his dreams is giving them exactly what they want. And as the Sandman even puts it in there, is the worst thing about getting what you want is having what you once wanted. And I think Loki is the perfect example of just wanting and not really knowing why you want it, just wanting. And he works out so well with that. And when they play that character to that extent, it works so well. But yeah, this book, this really works out. You get the whole circle, the little platform where he's standing on, which he's standing on the tower, just basically. And there are scenes in the Avengers, the first Avengers movie, where they kind of mimic this with Loki standing above everybody because that's where he thinks he belongs. And yeah, he's a really strong character. I do believe that they've kind of veered in the comics towards more evil, where he should be mischievous. He's more, he is a trickster more than anything else. And they lean a little too far on him just being evil for the sake of being evil, and not so much just being a trickster and tricking people into giving him what he wants. Which part of even the lore of Loki in the Norse mythology, a lot of times Loki tricking somebody into getting what he wants usually doesn't end very well for him. So yeah, if I would love it if Marvel like took a cue from the movies and kind of reeled him in a bit, and just showed him having fun getting what he wants. And basically realizing it's not what he wants and moving on to the next thing. And this is a very welcome addition to my comic book cover collection of Funko Pops. We're already on 29. I can't believe that we've gotten up to 29. And it's just so... I'm still not even tired of these things. I've got how many now? I mean, I've got a whole playlist of them, and like the number of videos in that playlist keeps growing, and it's just so exciting because that's just another one that I have. And yeah, I'm enjoying this way too much. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and give you one last look at him. Give me a like on this if you've enjoyed it. As always, there's a freaking playlist full of the comic book covers that I put out on every new comic book day that usually is on Wednesdays because that is when new comic books come out. Yeah, worked in a comic book store for like close to a decade, so yeah, I know. So yeah, click like on this video if you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite little Loki antic was or is, be it the Marvel Universe, be it Norse mythology. I'm not even upset because, I mean, honestly, Loki as a character has appeared just about everywhere. Marvel, DC, DC's got versions of him. Not the same one, obviously, but you can't copyright a Norse god. That's public domain. Anybody can do their own version of him, as long as it doesn't resemble the one specifically to any said company. So, I'm going to get out of here. Just never forget that life is full of odd moments, and you never know when you're going to be defined.